Good morning and welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. It is actually early on a Sunday morning and I'm the first one up. Now that is very, very unusual. It's just turned 7 o'clock. Normally Arthur is up by now, but he's my early riser, definitely. But him and Jasper decided to have a sleepover last night. So Jasper has bunk beds, but we've converted the bottom bunk bed into kind of toy storage in a little den for him. But we kept the mattress, and we keep the mattress. It's perfect, actually, because there's just enough space under the bed to slide the mattress for the bottom bunk, which means that every so often they decide to have a sleepover, we just pull the mattress out and Arthur brings his bedding in. So quite often at the weekend they decide to have a sleepover, but that meant that they were a bit late to sleep last night, so they've not woken up yet this morning. But I woke up just before 6 and I couldn't get back to sleep. I was just lying there and my brain was going and I was thinking of all kinds of things to do with Vlogmas and all kinds of bits and pieces that we need to get done today. So I just thought, do you know what? I'm just going to get up. I'm going to put some Vlogmases on my laptop. I'm going to do a bit of knitting. I'm going to open my Advents. I'm going to come and chat to you. So yeah, early morning chats today, I think. We've got a funny day today because, as I said, it's Sunday. Jasper has a birthday party to go to from 10 till 12 we've got a brand new 10-pin bowling centre that opened up. Oh, did it open up in October possibly? Something like that. It's not been open long. But he's going there. I'm not actually sure what they're doing, whether they're doing bowling. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's got soft play, it's got escape rooms, it's got bowling, it's got laser tag, it's got arcade games, all kinds of things. So I'm not 100% sure what he's doing there, but that's from 10 till 12. It's actually a really good location. So although it's probably about a 20-minute drive away, it's a big retail park where there's a big Tesco's Extra, there's a Dunelm, there's a Hobbycraft, there's all kinds of stuff. There's a Costa as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him to that and then I'm going to drop him off and I'm going to go and do a bit of shopping. I've been wanting to get to Dunelm anyway because I want to pick up a few Christmassy bits. We put some money aside for some new Christmas things because there's quite a few Christmas decorations that we don't want to get out this year with the kittens. So I thought I would get some newer bits and pieces that we're not that we're not worried about with the kittens, but are less likely to be an issue with the kittens. Does that make sense? And Dunelm do some really good, like, soft furnishing kind of stuff. So I might pick up a couple of Christmas cushions and, things like that. I also think I need to pick up some more cheap plastic baubles because that's all that's going on our Christmas tree this year. And I don't really think we've got any decent ones. So I'm going to do that. They won't go to waste. I think in future years I'll do something with them. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop to Tesco's and get a little bit of Christmas shopping done there, little bits and pieces. We need to, as we're hosting this year, I kind of want to start picking up a few bits and pieces of food and, boxes of Quality Street and that kind of thing I need to pick up. And I might as well spread the cost out throughout the month and pick it up every so often. So I think that's my plan this morning. Jasper is supposed to have swimming as well, but Arthur's got swimming. He's going to go to swimming, so Tom's going to take him to that. And then this afternoon, we're going to a pantomime. So we don't go to the big kind of professional one in Dundee. But the last year was the first time we went, and it's becoming a tradition now. But we are going to a little local pantomime. It's the Monifieth I can't say the word. Monifieth amateur. No, I really can't say the word. Amateur dramatics. I don't know why I struggled with that one so much. Hello, burrito. Monifieth amateur dramatics are my microphone. I have a fluffy microphone on my camera, which is what he's very, very interested in. So apologies if there's any little sounds as he's batting the camera microphone. They are. How to describe the pantomime. So the reason we go to that one is because their family who live opposite us, one of their children, who is 15, 16 now, I think, they actually take part in the pantomime every year. Last year, they were one of the main characters. This year, I'm not 100% sure who they're playing, but we wanted to go and support them last year, and it was brilliant. It was so much fun. Now, it is not by no means, it's very much an amateur dramatics performance and production, but I do think sometimes they're the best pantomimes, aren't they? The ones that are a bit rough around the edges, people forget their lines, it's a bit improvised in places, and it's just general chaos. So, yeah, we're going to that this afternoon. Now, obviously, a birthday party that isn't for my child and a pantomime are something that I'm not necessarily going to be able to record much at. So, yeah, we'll have a little chat first thing, and I will see what I can do, see what I can get recorded later on. Bowser is scratching at the door because he escaped when I came in, and I shut the door because it's cold, and also I wanted to record and not wake everyone up, so I need to go and let him in quickly. In pure cat fashion, they've swapped, so Bowser has come in and Burrito has gone out, which means I'm going to have to get up again in a minute and open the door to let Burrito back in, but oh well. Right, I was going to open advent calendars. I didn't open them and show them yesterday, so what I'll do is, once I've got better lighting, because it is actually still dark out there, still dark out in the world. So what I will do once I've got better lighting is I will get a little shot of all three of the first 3 days of my advent calendars together, so you can see. I actually got the name wrong for day 1 of the Henny Penny Makes advent calendar. It was called Be Still, Not Creativity. But let's do day 3 of that one, shall we? I have it here. Sorry, that probably crinkled loads because you were quite close to the microphone. And here it is. Oh, that's pretty. I'm liking where this one is going this year. It's really, really interesting, and it's going to be such a gorgeous, it's going to be gorgeous. I mean, they're both going to be gorgeous, aren't they? Because these are 2 very talented dyers, but that's the first one. And today's colourway is called Play and Have Fun. And then my Lonely Knitter Star Wars one. Yesterday's colourway was called Help Me Obi-Wan Kenobi, You're My Only Hope. And today we've got It's a Trap. Ooh, we've gone grey today. There we go. So the first colourway was like a biscuity kind of oatmeal-y kind of colour. The second colourway was lighter and kind of more white, maybe with a tiny hint of grey. And now we've gone grey. So I'm very interested to see where she goes with the colourways. I'm going to get those caked up today because I'm going to try and do what I did last year and keep on top of caking them up so that when I do suddenly want to cast on a project with them, they're just ready to go, because that's really fun. So then I've got my little swap package in its cute little boxes. I'll show you, I actually started a project with this. Ooh, we've got yellows and greys. Come on, camera. There we go. We've got yellows and greys with this one. I have actually ordered a light for my camera. So it's one that kind of attaches to my camera, and my microphone can attach to it all and everything like that, just so that hopefully it will help with some of the lighting issues that we're having in December. So hopefully that should be arriving today or tomorrow. I can't remember, but hopefully that'll be good. I did cast on a cowl with my Scrappy Advent. So I just went with, oh, come on camera, it's going to be focusing. There we go. I went with the numbers for the Land of Sweets cowl, I think, and I've just done 8 rows in each colour, which is almost exactly the 5 grams. So I just did some rib at the bottom, and then this was yesterday's colour, greens and reds. And I got all of that one in. So now we're going into the yellows and golds. So I will get that one started in a little bit. And talking of other Advent projects, I have also finished the first clue of the gnome. So I will share that with you. Yesterday's clue as such wasn't a knitting clue, it was the start of the story that goes with the gnome this year. But these are my little bits. So we have little bit number 1, mystery bit number 1, which is that one there, and mystery bit number 2. Now I actually know what these are, obviously, because having been a dyer for the gnome, I know what it looks like. So yeah, that's quite fun. But there we go. We have 2 little mystery bits. So yeah, I think today, I don't know actually whether today will be more of the knitting pattern. I think it might be, but we will find out. What else was I going to say? Oh, I also discovered in my Henny Penny Makes advent, and I only discovered this because Erin has been doing Vlogmas. So check out her Vlogmas, and she mentioned in her Vlogmas that her advent calendar included a tote bag this year. And I was like, oh, I haven't found that yet. And lo and behold, it was buried at the bottom of the box. So there it is. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take all of the Advent minis out of the box and put them in the tote bag, because that will sit nicely and look a little bit more attractive up on the top with the rest of the Advent bits and pieces. My new light has arrived, so let's test this out. The only problem is my glasses, so maybe we will take those off. I always feel like I look really strange without my glasses because I wear them all the time, so it feels really weird seeing myself on screen without them. So I probably look really strange to you lot as well, because you never see me without them. We had lots and lots of fun at the pantomime. It was amazing. It was hilariously bad, but in the best way possible. Everyone forgot their lines. The jokes were a mixed bag, actually. There were some amazing jokes, some of which will probably make an appearance on the podcast, on the rest of Vlogmas. Make a feature during Joke of the Day, I'm sure. They've definitely given us some ideas. Some of them were terrible. Yeah. That was amazing. It was really good fun. I know I couldn't film very much, unfortunately. I think I got a few little snippets of that I could get, but not a lot. However, I have opened my first Corner of Craft Advent skein. So I thought I would do it every Sunday, which works quite nicely because the 4th Sunday is Christmas Eve. So I'll get to open the last one on Christmas Eve. So here it is. Here is the Corner of Craft colourway for the first day. This is Arcane Gate. Absolutely gorgeous blues and purples with a purple mini that isn't just plain purple. It's actually got like some little speckles in there as well. And it's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cake them up each day I'm going to pop them in. I've got some little organza bags, which are actually the ones that I usually put my self-striping sock sets in. But I've got a few spare of those. So I think I'm going to cake it all up. I'm going to pop it in one of those organza bags. And then I will work out, I'm still not sure when I'm going to cast them on. Part of me, I mean, one part of me really wants to cast them on throughout December, each Sunday, cast on a sock and have 4 socks on the go. But the realistic, that's my heart. My heart is saying that. My head is saying, really, Helen, that's a lot of projects. Do you really want more whips on the go? Is that sensible? Yeah. And I can't quite decide which of those 2 things I should listen to. So I don't know. Let me know. You tell me. Do I just cast them on with abandon and have 4 new sock projects that will kind of lead me into the new year, I guess? Or do I be sensible and reasonable and wait until I've got rid of some other projects on my needles first? What do you reckon? I'm still not sure. The other thing I haven't shared with you yet, which I've been meaning to share, I knocked the bookcase that you're resting on, is something else that I've got for the festive season, which I forgot to share before. I also have a 12 Days of Christmas from the Little Grey Girl. Gemini did a swap, so she had one of my full advent calendars and I had one of her 12 Days of Christmas with a bag as well. But I am going to save this and I'm going to open it during the actual 12 Days of Christmas. So I'm going to start opening it on Christmas Day. And that's my plan with that one, basically, which is why I haven't added it in with my advent calendars, really. I also know the colours in this one because Gem and I were very much sending each other pictures of our colours as we were designing our advents and things like that. So I know the colours and I can't remember the fabric, so I'm not going to look too closely. But yeah, I'm going to save this one for the 12 Days of Christmas. So yeah, that's my plan with that one. That's why I haven't shown that one yet. Right, I'm going to get this yarn caked up. I'm going to get today's minis caked up. And then it's time for dinner. Tom is cooking. We're doing leek and potato pie. Yeah, leek and potato pie I think we're doing tonight. And with leeks from our veg box from the week before, from last week. And then we'll do some joke of the day at the dinner table, and that'll probably be about it for today. Much more of a chatty one, less things to show you, but lots to talk about. We are going to leave it here for the evening, but we haven't yet done Joke of the Day!
What is a ghost's favourite drink?
I don't know. What is a ghost's favourite drink?
Iron Boo!
I'm going to do another joke of the day. They told a lot of ghost jokes during the pantomime, so I'm stealing this one completely from the pantomime, but it was my favourite joke of the show. What is a ghost's favourite biscuit?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What is a ghost's favourite biscuit?
A custard scream.